Welcome back for the 14th and final day of the Math and Design series. Today, as promised, we're looking at how computer programs are changing building design. It's called algorithmic layering, and it's like building with Legos, but with math. Think 3D printing and super smart designs. So how do these computer programs work? They use math rules to make exact designs that you can copy over and over. Imagine figuring out how tall each layer should be, how heavy the stuff you're using is, and how curvy it should be, all with a little bit of computer code. Let's look closer at the math. Shapes are made using geometry. We use something called optimization to make sure we don't use too much material but still make it strong. And then there's iteration. That just means building it up layer by layer, making it more complex each time. Want to see some real examples? There's a 3D printed bridge in Amsterdam that's super strong because a computer program controlled how thick each layer was and how the material went down. Then there's the DFAB house in Zurich, which has a really cool, fancy facade, mixing art and usefulness. Have you heard of Shigeru Band's wooden buildings? They're light, but really tough, designed with woven roof patterns. And guess what? It's all good for the planet. By making the best use of each layer, we use less stuff and can even use materials that are kind to the earth. Ready for a challenge? Try designing a building where each layer gets 10% smaller. Or how about a spiral staircase where each layer is turned 30 degrees? Algorithmic layering is making architecture better, faster, and more creative. Let me just take a moment to congratulate everyone who followed and engaged with the series. You've reached the final day of our 14-day journey exploring the mathematics behind design and architecture. Over the past 2 weeks, we've delved into geometry, fractals, algorithms, and more, discovering how math is deeply intertwined with the creative process. But remember, true understanding takes time and practice. Rewatch these videos as many times as you need until the concepts click. Try out the methods we've shared, experiment with the principles, and apply them to your own designs. Learning is an ongoing process, and every repetition brings you closer to mastery. Thank you for joining Box 3 Education on this insightful adventure. Keep exploring, keep creating, and keep innovating. And as always, feel free to revisit this series whenever you need inspiration or a refresher. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next learning journey. Until then, happy designing.